Yes, hello, hi.
Yes, hello, hi. Welcome to today's full moon in Scorpio. Today is a lunar eclipse. And Amu, you came up with this lovely quote. Would you like to share it with us?
The more the moon is veiled, the more the truth is revealed.
Nice. So that means that because we've got an eclipse, we're going to have a lot of truth coming out in a very emotional, passionate water sign, Scorpio. Wonderful.
Yeah.
So welcome. We are Black Queen of Pentacles. We're a very brand new coven, a witch's coven. So if you enjoy it today and you want to come back or maybe even think about joining the coven or donating to the coven, then we'll tell you how to do so at the end of the session. My name is Rain Lawrence. I am a placenta encapsulation specialist. I'm a birth witness. I am an antenatal educator and I'm a free birther, mum to one lovely lad called Onyx.
Yes, hello, hi. I'm Clarity. I'm a tarot reader. I do video editing, and I'm also I was gonna say apprentice, but let's say crochet designer.
Yeah, I've been really enjoying watching you create your lovely garments, actually. Very nice, very nicely done. So May already, people, well, almost tomorrow is May 1st, which is May Day or Beltane. So it's one of the witchy holidays that we celebrate as witches, as modern witches. And it's the start of summer, which in England doesn't really feel quite like it, although we have had a couple of nice days recently. So that will be tomorrow that we're celebrating that. But there's also a couple of quite large things happening in May. So the first of which is the Mercury retrograde, which finally will end on the 15th of May. So the retrograde has been happening, I think, since at least April, and we've had quite a few different Mercury retrogrades happening throughout the year. But this one comes to an end on the 15th of May. So retrogrades in general seem to sometimes have like problems with communication, problems with internet and Wi-Fi type stuff, travel plans can go awry and things like that, but it's not all bad. So I'm just going to refer to this document here, which tells a little bit about what each sign can experience when Mercury is retrograde. So I'm a Gemini in my star and Gemini in my moon. So I read that, and I'm a Sagittarius rising. So I usually read that too. So it says on April 21st, Mercury, which is the ruler of both Gemini and I think Virgo, is it? Is that ruled by Mercury? It says that it will station retrograde in my 12th house of withdrawal and isolation, bringing forth a period of deep introspection and inner analysis. As the mutable air sign of the zodiac, you're usually eager to express yourself to the world, but this retrograde is asking that you take some time to reconsider your message. If you've been feeling called to do some studying or learning behind closed doors, now is the perfect time to do so. So I really resonate with that because I have been feeling like I want to maybe change up my career a little bit. And I find that my career is the sort of main way that I express myself. So for me to be kind of questioning if I'm in the right like area with that definitely is probably something that's been triggered by this retrograde and this introspection and kind of trying to get clearer on my message. And I'm usually a like highly sociable person, but I've felt more inclined to just, or not even inclined to be by myself, but happier by myself this past month since April 21st when the retrograde began. So I know lovely Amu here is a Taurus in her star. So it says for you, Amu, that this retrograde is all about you, Taurus, and it couldn't be happening at a better time. As the security-focused sign of the zodiac, you're usually pretty resistant to stepping outside your comfort zone. But on April 21st, oh, that was your birthday. You'll be encouraged to embrace ideas that question the ways you typically establish stability. This could show up in the ways that you present yourself to the world, as well as how you express yourself to others. Expect your typical mindsets to be challenged now and try to remain open to perspectives that may seem out of the ordinary. Does that speak to you at all since your birthday? Oh, I think, oh, you're muted, my darling. I was like, is she gone?
Yes, hello, hi. Yeah, I feel it. I truly feel it. Like it's all about me. It's really all about me. It's really all about how I feel. And if something doesn't resonate with me, I let it go. I
Yeah,
just let it go.
that's a good point. I've noticed that actually, like
Mm.
being more sort of disciplined in what you'll accept in your life, or being more discerning about everything really, the people, the food, the activities. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, I decided that it was me again. I'm my only priority right now.
Absolutely, 100%. That's great. That's a great attitude. Would you like me to read our rising as well?
Yeah, sure. Leo
Great.
rising for me.
Leo. And remind me, what did we, because last week we were speaking about how the rising represents, or 2 weeks ago. So this is how we present to the world, correct? So it may not necessarily
Yeah,
be how we are, but it's kind of what people see us as, right?
yeah. Usually, like for example, when you first meet someone, you meet their rising sign.
Okay. So it's maybe our kind of
It's the outer you.
yeah, so maybe it's almost not an act, but like a little bit of your persona or ego, not necessarily who you truly are, maybe. Let's see.
Let me go back to my notes to have something clear.
Yeah, please do.
Reflect the way you are, social personality, how you are perceived, and represent how others see you.
Interesting. Okay. So for you, it's Leo. So we say on April 21st, Mercury will begin to retrace its steps through your 10th house of career and professional life, inviting you to rework some of your current thoughts, plans, and ideas in this area. Now is the time to reconsider how you're implementing stable, long-term intentions in your vocation. But it's okay if things are moving at a slower pace than expected. Try your best to go with your flow and don't rush the process. Trust me, by the end of the retrograde, you'll be glad you had some extra time to get your affairs in order. Okay, very nice.
It's crazy. I literally started to crochet again last week. Last week, I haven't crocheted for years, and last week I was like, yeah, let's do this, and I knit like 5, 6, 7 things in a week, and everything is for sale.
Nice. So yeah, you see, I think Mercury retrograde that gets this bad rap, but actually it can motivate us and get us onto a path that we weren't expecting, but it's actually really good. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny actually, because when I was when I saw that you finished that top, I was like, wow, like that was so quick. And yeah, it's like you had this little fire under your ass from the retrograde. So what's going on for me? Be good, be something good. So your habits, routines, I'm a Sagittarius rising. Your habits, routines, and tasks will be under review this month as Mercury stations retrograde in your 6th house. I think 6th house is like daily habits, right? Seek new ways of being productive this month, even if they're outside of your usual schedule. This retrograde is a moment to experiment with different ways of thinking, and as the open-minded sign of the zodiac, you'll enjoy an opportunity to break out of any outdated mindsets, particularly regarding how you take care of yourself and your body. Okay, I mean that would actually be really great. I haven't done it, but I've thought about it. Maybe that's just a bit of a delayed one. I've still got 2 weeks, so Yeah, maybe I'll kick in now. So another big thing happening this month is Jupiter moving into Taurus. So Jupiter is a lovely lucky sign, and Taurus, amongst other things, is about cash and kind of like the earthy elements of our existence. So yeah, you might find that you're having a bit more luck in the financial area of your life. So, and who doesn't need that? Let's be honest. In this country, I've noticed that there's a little giveaway thing. So everybody that's having state benefits got like £301 into their bank this week. Yeah, and I had no idea. I just got a text message last week and it was like, you're going to get 300 quid. And I was like, oh, cool, thanks. So yeah, there it is. It worked. And then we also mentioned that it's, of course, eclipse in Scorpio. So that means
But
that...
wait, when you think about it, Jupiter is in Taurus. This means like all Tauruses are actually influences by Jupiter. So there's like this abundance vibe around Tauruses,
Yeah.
as well as the cash thing for everybody.
Yeah, so you're doing well this month. Yes, we've also got this lunar eclipse, which is going to be on the 5th of May. So it's 5/5. So imagine that energy of fives is change and transformation. And it's going to be happening in the really watery sign of Scorpio. So try to capitalize on that by focusing on what's positive in your life and what you want around the 5th of May. Yeah, because the universe is listening. So if you're complaining, you're going to get more of that. But if you're like saying, actually, you know what, this is great and this is what I want more of, then that's going to serve you much better. Awesome. So we have here a little bit more on that Jupiter into Taurus element. So each house, each sign has Jupiter transiting through a specific house. So here's a list of where you might be feeling that Jupiter lucky energy. So for Amu, it's going to be, and you can look at your rising and star sign here. So for Amu, it's going to be in your first house, which is, what did we say? Is that like appearance? No, hang on. Am I getting the houses mixed up with the signs? What's first house? Is that appearance and things like that? Oh, I think either you muted again or my sound's gone funny.
I don't have a physical note for this. I would have to go through my phone.
Oh, that's fine. I'm going to get mine. Hang on. That was what I was meant to do. Now I've just remembered. I was supposed to put a little houses thing here. Yeah, so first house is your appearance and image, self-identity, how you come across to others. So you could be having a little boost of luck, which I actually see for you because you've had lots of people approaching you, haven't you? Like wanting you to make them stuff. So you're obviously getting
the 21st. Yeah. On the 21st, exactly.
Yeah, that message is getting out there. You're a person who designs clothes and makes clothes, and
yeah, I guess yeah, it makes sense. I agree with that.
And then where's Leo in your 10th house? So that one is career, ambitions, how you make your mark on the world, what you're known for, and reputation.
Oh God, what a shifting. This is crazy. I 100% feel it.
Really? That's great.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So for me, lucky Jupiter is going in my 12th house. So that's deepest, darkest, most sensitive part of your chart, your fears, your spirituality, self-undoing, withdrawal, dreams, which, yeah, that does make sense.
That makes sense.
Like I've been struggling a bit, but I guess if a lucky planet is in a house of darkness, then it's still not going to be all roses and rainbows, is it? You still go through it. So yeah, that makes sense.
But it's still a sign of transformation.
Exactly.
Because when you go into your deepest desire, you're just cleaning inside.
Yeah, exactly. Like I don't now that I've been through so many of these shifts and transformations, I really just ride it now. You know what I mean? I'm not like, oh my God, this is so awful. I'm just like, you know, I'll just gently have a cry and wait for it to pass, because I'm like, yeah.
It's always past anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. It's sort of like you just get used to it now, don't you? Just going with the ebbs and flows of life.
Mm-hmm.
And then I've got 6th house of daily routines, including at work, your health and duty. Yeah. So I feel like possibly not so much going on there. Although I guess like I'm getting used to my schedule now of visits with Onyx, and things in that regard are changing. Not changing quickly enough, but they are changing. So that's good.
There's movement.
Exactly. And it is just a process that they have to observe. And unfortunately, because I'm tangled up in it, I also have to observe. But, you know, just do it and get it done, I feel. Awesome. So we've also got here, oh yeah, so this is where the previous slide was where Jupiter's hitting, and this slide is where this full moon is hitting. So this is where you can look at what areas you can release around. Yeah, because remember, full moons are all about releasing, letting go, forgiveness. So what have you got there? You got 4th house. Is that home and family, all things domestic, where you belong, and your past?
Okay.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah. We're good.
And 7th house, which is your lovers, your spouse, your ex, open enemies, any sort of partner, including business partners, cooperation, and competition.
Releasing. Well, okay, yeah, any partner that no longer serves my growth, or it's aligned with this. I mean, it's
you know what would be a really powerful one? I don't know if you ever tried that like cord cutting exercise. You sit quietly and you meditate on, and you think of past lovers and past boyfriends or whoever else, and then you imagine giving them like sending them loads of love, and then you cut this golden thread that like kept you two linked, and just sort of say
bye.
Yeah, see you later. Yeah, I did it once. It was really powerful. Like, yeah, it was when I was sort of a bit more of a hoe bag in my hoe bag days, and I was like, yeah, I need to get rid of something. I was feeling a little bit like, yeah, like to get the sword out. I was all tangled up in those threads. So yeah, it was really powerful. I enjoyed it. What have I got going on? Gemini 6th. Oh, so this is weird. Yeah, that's crazy. I wonder.
It's the opposite.
Oh, but it's still 6th and 12th. Was yours the same?
Yeah. No.
No. Huh. That's really baffled me. So you had, 4th and 7th here, yeah?
Yeah.
You had.
I have 10 and 1st house.
That is so odd.
So I actually, but yours are the same.
Same. What the hell, man? That's freaked me out. I don't like it.
So this is why you feel it so much.
Yeah. This has been a really quite strong full moon for me. And I'm always like, oh, I don't feel the full moons. I only feel the new moons. And then the universe is like, no, bitch, you're going to feel this one.
No, bitch.
Okay, so 6th and 12th. So that's daily routines and deepest, darkest again. But that's releasing. Okay. Yeah, I think in terms of the releasing, it's really hard to give up on like the feelings of injustice. Yeah, like it's like I feel like if I don't stay angry at what happened, they get away with it. It's not even like, you know that phrase, what is it? Like, if you being angry is like you drinking poison and expecting your enemy
to die.
Yeah, no, you're the only one who's in that angry hatred. Like then they can't feel
Exactly.
it.
They're just doing their job. That's the worst part. They're just doing their job. Like
Yeah.
they're doing what they were asked to do.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to really try to work on that.
Cut that cord.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got a lovely chant now that we're going to do for 10 minutes. So once you hear it a few times, feel free to join in. And I'm going to spend this 10 minutes chanting and dancing, moving my body a bit. So yeah, feel free to enjoy the chant however you choose. And then after the chant, I think is we've got a lovely tarot reading from Amu. Wonderful. All right. See you in 10.
There's no sound for me. Yeah.
Amazing. Welcome back, everyone. Oh, that was lush. I liked that.
Yeah.
Lovely. So that's the goddess Kali. If you don't know about her, have a little Google. She's pretty rad. She's like the destroyer goddess. So I think she's quite appropriate for full moon with all our forgiving and releasing going on.
Yes.
Awesome. All right.
Destroy that crap.
Exactly. Take it away, Amu. What you got?
Yes. So first of all, we have the Pluto card. Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, so it's the planet that governs both destruction and transformation.
Mm.
And we have the Death card, which is about rebirth and transformation. So it's the right time, I guess.
Mm.
About Pluto, this energy causes a certain radicality in the choices and orientation that you may be led to take, and it renews your position and way of life. Whether you like it or not, Pluto imposes refreshes.
Mm.
So it's time to strip everything that is already dead inside. About the dead card, could you zoom in on the dead card, please?
Yeah, sure. There we go. Oh, where is it gone? Whoop, whoop, whoop.
All right, that's perfect. So on top, we have the 13 moons, symbolizing that things have gone through a full cycle. We have the butterfly that represents new beginning, the hand, well, this skeleton hand rising from the white roses that symbolize purity. And this transformation is basically inevitable and cannot be avoided. So allow yourself to be present and practice acceptance. It's not a time to manifest. Stay open to new opportunities.
Love that. The 13 moons are beautiful.
Mhm.
And this symbol just below the flower above death, is that looks like Libra.
Omega.
It's Omega, is it?
Um, yeah, but
Okay.
I feel like it's a planet symbol as well.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but because it looks a bit like Libra,
Mhm.
but it needs the line for Libra. So I think, is it
Right.
Mercury? Or what is Scorpio? Oh,
I
Scorpio.
guess it might be Pluto.
Yeah, maybe. Oh no,
No, because
Pluto.
Pluto is that thing that looks like a little,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, interesting. I'll have to look that up because yeah, I've definitely seen that shape before.
right,
Oh, thank you for that. Yeah, it is a great that's great advice, especially the acceptance thing.
right.
I have to say,
Yeah,
yeah, it is how it is.
it's for your higher good. Even if it's not pleasant at the moment, it is for your higher good.
Yeah, and it's like a step in the path. So, the path's not going to be, every step's not going to be glorious, is it? But you have to get
Mm-hmm.
amazing. Okay, what else we got? Is this ceremony time? Oh no, so we're going to talk a bit about what we're releasing and then we're going to go ahead and release it. So because Scorpio is a lovely water sign, I'm gonna whisper what I'm releasing into a jug of water, and then I'm going to use that jug of water to water my plants. But in terms of releasing, I've already done a little bit of work on this. Let me just read it out to you. So I've got this lovely moonology diary. So each moon, she's given you little guides, little prompts. So I'm always doing that each week. So this time she's asked, I forgive or release, and I put anger and sadness about mine and Ani's start. Anger at oppression from the state. I'm going to release being skint and inactive. I'm going to release a lack of meaningful, satisfying relationship. I do have a date tomorrow and Tuesday, so maybe that's the start of it. I release interference from children's services. I release irritation with my mummy. I release having no car. I release free labor. I release on being on the DBS barred list, and I release any daddy issues I might have. Pretty broad. And then she also asks, can I forgive the person who hurt me most? And how would I feel if I did that? So this I've struggled with. I couldn't really do this. So I put the system hurt me most, and if I forgave it, it would never improve. But that's not true. It doesn't matter. It won't improve if I forgive it. It won't improve if I don't forgive it. So I might as well forgive it, so that I'm not feeling angry.
Yeah.
My
Just
dad.
accept it.
Yeah, exactly. Like I say, it's only eating me up inside to be angry about it.
True.
Um,
Exactly.
I said my dad hurt me most, and there is no benefit to forgiving him either. So you see, I'm not releasing much.
You're accepting though. You're accepting. It's the first step.
Yeah,
Because once you accept it, it's not holding anything over you, so you can release it whenever you feel like it's time to release.
Yeah, or maybe it will just drop away and I won't even notice. I'm
exactly.
like, oh, I lost that thing. I lost that heavy
baggage, heavy garbage.
Yeah, I'll just feel lighter one day and be like, oh, it's gone.
Exactly.
And it says, what part of my life can I now turn the page on? Yeah, that one I struggled with as well. I guess all those things that I've said above in the what I forgive list. So yeah, that's me. That's all I'm releasing. Not much to release.
Well, it's enough.
More than enough, yeah.
It's enough, yeah. Me, I'm releasing anybody who's not helping me grow. And everything that's not helping my growth, like every situation and spaces, like if I don't feel like it's aligned with my higher self, I let it go. And I'm trying to actually practice this on a day-to-day basis. Not just like I put it on a paper and I release today, but still tomorrow and the next day and the day after that. So this is basically I want to release procrastination, because sometimes there's things I know I have to let it go, but I still hold on to it because I'm like, it's in the right time. It's always the right time.
Yeah, if there's only ever now, isn't there? So if you ain't doing it.
Exactly.
Oh, lovely.
So yeah, that is it for me.
I'm going to try that as well each day. Just reminding myself when I wake up, I'm releasing every day. And if it's not for me, then don't even touch it. Don't even go near it.
If it's not a hell yeah, it's a hell no.
No, exactly. Right. I'm just going to
Ever since I heard you say that, I say it all the time, even on when I give tarot readings and, all this lady coming for, oh, this man blocked me 3 months ago. Is it still good? And I'm like, if it's not a hell yeah, it's a hell no.
It's a good one, isn't it? I can't remember where I heard it.
I love it.
Right, I'm just going to grab my jug and my water, and then we've got this lovely little prayer here that we'll say 3 times. Yeah. Where is my water jug? There it is. It's my water jug.
And I'm going to go outside for this because it's going to go in my plant.
Nice.
Which is almost reviving.
Lovely. So I'm just going to whisper my releases in, and then we'll do the incantation together, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. Lovely. Ready when you are. So 1, 2, 3.
I'm ready.
Oh, sorry. Okay. So we'll play this 3 times, yeah? 1, 2.
Yeah.
I clear all
energetic ties to any people, places, situations, thoughts, and beliefs that no longer serve my highest good. My heart, mind, body, and spirit are my own, and I choose to live from a place of love.
Whoosh. I clear all ties to any people, places,
situations, thoughts, and beliefs that no longer serve my highest good. My heart, mind, body, and spirit are my own, and I choose to live from a place of love.
I clear
all energetic ties to any people, places, situations, thoughts, and beliefs that no longer serve my highest good. My heart, mind, body, and spirit are my own, and I choose to live from a place of love.
Hey, I love that one. That felt like an exorcism. It's like, cast those
yeah.
I love that. Thank you.
This in the plant.
Yep. So we don't like to waste anything here in Black Queen of Pentacles. We want to take all those all that release and water the plants. Not a drop will be wasted. Yeah. Nice.
We did it.
So thank you so much for coming. Like I said, Amu and I are starting a coven. So if you enjoyed today, give us a little donation on the via the channels on screen, and contact us and we can send you the link for the next one, which is going to be the Black New Moon in Taurus in 2 weeks on Sunday 14th of May. Whoop whoop.
Could you please explain what a coven is for the ones who don't know?
Oh yes, of course. So a coven is a group of witches.
Because when you first come, yeah, I was just gonna say when you first came with it, I didn't know what it was,
Oh,
so I
you have
had
to
to Google
Google.
it.
Yeah, no, it's a lovely word.
I was like, what is? And I went and I was like, oh yes, please.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, so it's when a group of witches come together. That's a coven. So you can do spell work together. You can like create a constitution of the things that you want to see in the world and to change in the world via your witchcraft and your, sistership. So yeah, we just started out. We're going to be writing our constitution soon to tell people a bit more about what it would mean to be a Black Queen of Pentacle. But yeah, we're looking for recruits. Nice. All right, cool. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.